We'll sing in the sunshine. We'll laugh every day. Look how lovely and shiny it is out there. Not. Oh my God, Shirley. What a mess. Yeah, there's something I want to do and then I'll clean this up. Hi there. It's a good news, bad news day. Good news is I'm almost over this crap. And I have a voice, sorta. Bad news is I'm not over it yet. Good news is I talked to Brian yesterday. Had a nice long talk. We talked for about an hour. He's a nurse. My mom was a nurse. I worked in medical records. His girlfriend Ashley works as an ultrasonographer. Her mom was a nurse. So there's a lot of medical talk that goes around and around in our family. We can talk shop. So we talked for a while. He went to a nursing convention where the big main issue was ethics. Is it ethical to do this? And if this was a treatment but unethical, can you breach the, can you do it or not? You know, various things like that. And of all the classes I took in medical records training, the legality one was most interesting to me. So I enjoyed talking about this. But that's, you know, it's good to talk to Brian. It really is. And then he and Ashley have been looking for a different place, and what they wanted to do was either get a large place with room on the back in the backyard for like a little house or something for me to live in. Well, now they have in California, they have something called Next Gen Living, where it is a house, but it has like an apartment attachment to it. It has, you can get to it from the house, from a door in the hallway, or it's all separate. It has its separate entrance, a separate garage. It has a bedroom, living room, kitchenette, garage. I mean, really, what do you need? Basically. And that would help a lot. It would help because if they're both working, I can make supper for them and have it ready for them when they come home. And I can watch the dogs for them. Stuff like that. But it's real expensive. So he says, is Uncle David doing anything about the houses? I said, no, because he's gearing up for his mother-in-law's 100th birthday. And he said he might have me come down to Atlanta for about 4 days for the birthday celebration. It's around Thanksgiving, and I'd have Thanksgiving dinner there. And he said, well, that'd be good. Now then you could hit him up with, you know. He says, we need to get that stuff moving because you need to contribute some money as well. And I said, yeah, I know. But that's exciting. It's really exciting. And I've seen the floor plans and everything. It's really nice. So that's kind of good news. So he's really thinking. He's one kid that puts his mind to something and he goes for it. I'm proud of him for that. Each son has taken bits and pieces of what they like about my character. All kids do that. Like my mom, when she dedicated her mind to something, she went for it. I guess I'm that way too. That if I really want to trip someplace, for let's say the weekend I want to go to Chicago, let's say, and I know I need so much money, either to drive up there, take the Amtrak, or whatever. And when I'm driving around and I'm hungry, I go, oh, I want to go get a hamburger. I think to myself, no, that $5 or whatever it is, you save that towards your trip. Because when you're somewhere else, you don't have the luxury of going home and opening the refrigerator. Yeah. That's how I save money. It's like you just got to tell yourself, if you don't eat the sandwich here, you'll be able to eat the sandwich in Chicago. So, I mean, that's kind of good news. And then the bad news is her mom is very sick. She's in the ICU, intensive care unit. And I'm worried. Ashley's obviously worried. Brian's concerned and worried too. things all happen at the same time, a lot of times in life. But the good news, bad news, well, I don't know. It's we're supposed to be getting some snow, possibly Halloween night, which is in a couple days. This table in here is a mess. I want to do an art project. When I was sick, I sat and watched a lot of documentaries, a lot of Timeline with Tony Robinson talking about the history in the past and how people lived and stuff, and a lot of acrylic pouring paintings, which were really cool looking. And I want to try one of those. That's why I haven't cleaned it up in here yet. I want to get things clean and then little by little sort it down to what I absolutely need. Because if that object goes through and they do that little apartment next to the house thing, I'm not going to have room for anything, really. And Brian knew that, and that's why he's been bugging me. So, that's my good news, bad news day. Tuesday, if I can do that acrylic pour successfully, then that'll be tomorrow's vlog. If not, then I will see you on Wednesday with a Whoop Whoop Wednesday joke. Oh, another good news thing. YouTube friend is going to do a Christmas collaboration. That's it. A Christmas collaboration. Oh, good. And asked if I wanted to be part of it. Oh, yes. Heck yes. And he's wacky. He does lots of different characters, and I cannot wait. A lot of it's scripted. Some of it won't be. He asked me if I would do the last character that I did, which is Candy Clam. I'm not still 100%. My mind's still a little foggy with snot. If you're sitting with your honey and your nose gets kind of runny and you think it's kind of funny, it's snot. Upward and onward.